Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigla here, welcome back to our video. So in this first fight, we're gonna go back to Batman and Catwoman. Actually upped her class passive all the way to level 6, so we're gonna get a lot of damage on our fast attack hits, and I'm gonna use the Joker as Batarangs. The biggest problem with Joker as Batarangs for Batman and Catwoman lately, it's the fact... Actually, let's not use Grodd. I think I can actually get more damage by using Classic Wonder Woman and adding some crit damage in the mix. But yeah, the main problem I have with Joker as Batarangs is that my game is literally lagging while I'm trying to use them. But that thing seems to be somewhat fixed since the new update. I still lag a bit and I have the FPS on the corner, so you guys are gonna be able to pretty much tell. But yeah, let's get into this. Also, I'm gonna have a class advantage against Vixen, which is gonna help out a little bit. Bro, come on. Hopefully the puppets... Bro. Can you stop backing off into a jump attack? That's annoying. But yeah, I think we're saving up for super move. She's gonna do her super move. I really hope I'm not gonna randomly... Oh, I can't trigger randomly infinite power, because with Grodd, I was like, yeah, since I'm with Grodd, I could power generate back, even though I triggered it by mistake. But now we can't trigger it by mistake, because we don't have the attack reduction. Oh, I messed up. Was not paying too much attention. My bad here. That's not when you should do super move, because I wanted to do it at the same time with her. So we don't have to get pushed to the corner 2 times. So my bad there, a little bit of a mistake. Not gonna be the most impactful thing, but it's bad. But yeah, now we can't activate infinite power anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, Grodd kind of makes that happen, but also mitigates the downsides of it. You're fine. Let's get Shrez back in the corner, and we're gonna have hopefully enough time to kill her. Because the damage values on the Joker as Batarangs are definitely looking decent. You can see it's some... Actually, it's not going down at all in FPS. Oh boy, what is this? Maybe without the Grodd additional negative effect, it's better? I don't know. My bad there. Kinda press it third special, maybe press it too late. Why don't you gap close? I was expecting to gap close there. But yeah, usually my FPS goes down to 40 at least when I'm using the Joker as Batarangs. But yeah, it seems to not be the case here, which is great. Also, I'm not sure how worth the third special is. Maybe you should do a special 1 instead. Yeah, this fight did not really go the best. I mean, it didn't go too badly. It did damage most of the fight, but with this team, you're gonna do peak performance damage while the enemy's in the corner, and it kinda matters how fast you get them into that situation. And since the map was wide, I did the mistake of doing super move before her. We didn't have really the most optimal damage dealing time frame in this one. So maybe this could have gone better, but I feel like we're still heavily struggling to get even close to that 2 billion damage. But yeah, let's move on. Since we are left with a fight that doesn't have that much health, let's do a little bit of a testing, because remember when I said that there was a guy in the comments saying, oh, you don't need Robin for Batman, and yeah, he worked with Zatanna with Beta Club, definitely able to do 2 billion damage, and then the same guy goes, you don't even need Zatanna, my dude. I'm like, nah, bro, that's not gonna work. So let's test this out. We have Batman here. We got Grodd to give us lethal on basic hits, which is great. To give us power generation on lethals. And then we got my boy Lord Joker here with puppets. So basically, other than the puppet from Lord Joker, which could be on most characters. I mean, Joker is pretty effective at stacking it, but it could be equipped on our characters. Other than that, the only thing buffing the Beta Club passive is going to be the Batman passive. And I'm not putting any artifact on Grodd. This was not a mistake, but this man is not going to have an artifact equipped because I want to simulate being in a different soul raids. Because we have most of the soul raids don't give me passive sets from this. Or from Bro, what's wrong with my throat? Or from Beta Club. So by having only this artifact giving me passive stats, this is what's going to happen in most soul raids. As far as the maximum amount of passive stats I'm going to be able to give to this team. So let's see what values we can get out of that, man. And again, if this works well, it just raises more questions, because if it still works, the only thing that makes it work is the tech passive, which means every single tech character in the game can do extremely goddamn well with Beta Club. With just minimal puppet support. Okay. Let's keep spamming specials, push her to the corner. Okay, this is not looking promising at all. This is definitely not looking promising at all. Like, look, I was a bit surprised when you said you don't need Robin, and indeed you didn't need Robin. But when you said you don't need Zatanna, you're probably still using something that's giving you a different type of damage increase on this team. This requires a bit more than just the tech passive, my dudes. Like, yeah, you probably don't need Zatanna, but you're using something else to buff it. Because when you're not needing Zatanna, you're kind of implying you don't need anything for this to work in addition to Batman. And that's not the case. You're using something, man. Something relative to the strength of Zatanna anyway. Oh, 11 mil though. It's still a lot bigger values than you would expect. It's still a lot higher values than you would expect out of this. Okay, let's tank the super move now. Okay, it's fine, 1 mil, whatever. I know why I got the value so big all of a sudden then. But it's mostly gonna be something that fluctuates around the 1 mil mark, sadly. Let's take him again. Okay, 1.4. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what you meant by he doesn't need Zatanna. But trust me, he needs something at least as strong as Zatanna to get this done. But yeah, this man can definitely do this without Robin, but he needs a way to further increase his damage a bit. Like, the tech class passive is not gonna be enough. And maybe this would have gone a lot better if I put more passive stats on him indeed. If I had like the level 8 puppet on Grodd as well, which is something you're normally gonna be able to do in the soul raids. But I'm kind of wanted to test it out in a larger area of situations. But yeah, this is not good. I would have been surprised if it was. Let me move my camera a bit, by the way. There we go. That's better. But yeah, this kind of sucked. Like, this is not enough, man. Though still somewhat of a damage, though a lot of it was done from Joker puppet spamming as well. And if I just let him do that and not tag in with Batman, probably we would have gotten more. Gonna clear this real quick with my boy Blue Beetle here. We got the Joker Ice Veterans. And we get level 10 and level 8 puppet for passive stats. He's very power hungry, surprisingly so. So usually I like to have a Grodd, but Power Girl is probably gonna do enough for me. The special one, so we change our class real quick. It's kind of weird to have class passives on characters that can change class. Would be cool if he also changed class passive when he did that. Like, hey, if you're willing to stay on tech, and tech is probably the best class passive, and I don't really see much of a reason why you would change from tech, actually, now that I think about it. But if you want to change from tech, we're gonna give you mid-fight a class passive from another class. I give him the might passive in League Invasions, though it's not really needed for him because he's got that unhittable anyway. Or give him the agility passive, which might actually be better considering how many fast attack hits we have at this point. Oh, my bad there. Oh, playing this bad. You need to hit the enemy with the first part of the special too. If you don't hit that, the Beetle is not even gonna go out of his way to do the rest of the jumping attack thing. As well, super move here. My bad again. I'm a bit rusty in terms of combo interruption. I haven't played Injustice Mobile in 3 days at all, because I was on a mini vacations, and you guys saw pre-recorded videos. Combo and chopping her. There we go. Let's move on to the next fight. I see here I have North Snow Globe on my boy Scorpion. We got Dark Mallow cards on Raiden. And yeah, we have lethal damage here, and we have lethal damage on the artifact. So question for a lot of people watching this. Yeah, we see that your Raiden can kind of one-shot 2 billion, but how much of that is the lethal damage? Because I can't really afford at the moment to get some lethal damage on my artifact or on the 7th talent. So let's see how well he does without access to that lethal damage, because Firestorm is going to be fire resistant. Oh, this is going to be actually a bit of a problem. I don't know how relevant it is, because last few times I fought fortified characters, it was not a big deal, but he's also going to have some defense, which I don't think we have a way of reducing, so this might have been a mistake. Because defense is not that big of a deal in most cases, but it can hurt some teams. Bro, he's taking some time to kill Scorpion. We need to do the bug with North Snow Globe. This should kill me, I think. Nope. Almost there though. Come on, buddy. Bro, honestly, looking at the damage values, it's not that big of a deal that we don't have the lethal, to be fair. It's really not that big of a deal that we can get some lethal hits in there. Like, I was honestly expecting it to make a bit of a bigger difference. That's fine. Also, don't write in the comments, Sigval, why don't you use a few specials? You might have stolen a bit of attack from Firestorm. This man is a tier 1 boss, he's got no attack. You see, that's 1935 value. 1,900,000. That's kind of the lowest one that's reoccurring. If I use the special, it's not gonna get to 2 mil. Hold on. See, there we go, we do the special, we stole some attack. Yeah, it's still 1941. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more. 1948. So, do you see how little of a damage increase I'm getting, guys? I got like 8k for 8k dot damage for using a special. Like, nah, bro, it might be worth in the higher tiers of Soulraid, but in tier 1 and tier 2 and arguably in tier 3 it's not worth even touching the specials. I don't think we're gonna kill him, though we probably could have killed him if he killed my Scorpion a bit faster. But yeah, as far as my gameplay went, I'm pretty happy with this fight. Yeah, if he just did more damage to me, we would have killed him because we would have had like 10 additional seconds to deal damage or something like that. But yeah, the lethal is not that important, to be honest. I mean, it definitely helps. Don't get me wrong with that one. You're definitely gonna do more damage if you have lethal damage, and it's definitely worth putting. But if you don't have access to that yet, through artifact bonuses or through the 7 talents, don't think that your characters don't function, because they really function. It helps, but it's not something that's mandatory or changes the gameplay or drastically changes the damage. We're gonna have a little bit of fun with the cleanup here. We're gonna use Raven with Puppet and Harley with Puppet at level 8. I wanna just spam the Harley third special until I get this man killed. But I think it's definitely doable. It's probably doable to even one-shot something from full health with this, considering how many passive stats I have. They really like the Harley third special because it has a very fast animation. I mean, it's not fast by any means. It's not cheap by any means, but if we make it free, that's not gonna be a problem. You're blind. Ravens has a level 8 pop, so there's still a chance to miss negative effects, though we made it. Now attack Harley. We just start doing this. I always hated that the dot value on the third specials, or on any specials, because there's plenty of specials in Just Mobile that have a dot value tied to them. It's pretty bad compared to the actual damage of the special, which it's kind of cringe. You take Harley back in. Oh, the special would be so nice if it didn't knock the enemy down. You'd be able to spam it so well. Because the animation is fast. But yeah, let's move on to the last fight. And for the last fight, we're gonna have Manta here with Jokerized Batarangs. Actually, no. I did this previously. And I regret... I mean, I didn't regret it because I still one-shot, but... Twin Blade is so much better in situations like this, because Manta passive gets triple effectiveness against Aquaman characters. And that translates well to Jokerized Batarangs damage, but something that it does better even is the Twin Blade damage. I just hope he's not immune to armor pierce, because I didn't read about that in the description, as usual. Get Manta in there. Okay, we're able to armor pierce. Let's go, boys. That's very, very good news. I mean, honestly, we could get some lethal from my boy Brainiac, because he's gonna be able to keep those puppet stacks relatively easily. Guess he's got the... Oh, he missed the burning. I think he's got a lower level puppet equipped, because I didn't really think I'll be using puppets. But since we got 2 negative effects, why not? We're just gonna get the stacks real quick, and then we don't need to like keep him constantly in, like you do with Beta Club. Guess he's not gonna need to spam the puppet negative effects afterwards, he just needs to give me the lethal damage. Get Manta going. He's doing quite a decent Twin Blade damage without the passive being stacked. But yeah, we're getting into the high amount of passive stacks and our damage is skyrocketing. Oh yeah, probably I would have killed him faster just by not tagging Brainiac and just hitting him until he dies. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!